The time is nearly there.
Is it?
Yeah, so ready to enjoy yourself?
I'll give it a go.
Yeah, good on you. Well, good afternoon, folks. On behalf of Laura and John, I'd like to welcome you and thank you all for gathering here on this beautiful spot on a lovely day to witness Laura and John's marriage. Now, the fact that you've all travelled here today, and many of you from great distances, is a testament to the amazing amount of love and support they have. Many of you have given them much happiness, warmth and guidance through the various stages of their lives, and they would like to sincerely thank you for all being here to celebrate their big day. I've also been asked by Laura and John to thank their parents for the hard work and the guidance that you've provided to them, and for the everlasting love, support and encouragement. It's from this they have learnt the true meaning of love, friendship and family. So thank you on their behalf. And just a bit of housekeeping related stuff. Laura and John have asked there be no recordings or photography during the ceremony, apart from their wonderful professionals here, who I can guarantee will capture some magic photos today. So just witness and be present while the ceremony takes place, and just double check your phones are on silent. But does it look like we might just wait for one moment? Are we ready to roll? Okay.
She's not being late. Do that to me.
Just stop.
She's not even here.
Please stand for Laura's arrival.
What a bitch. I know this one. Yeah. Yeah, I probably won't be.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Cry. You made me cry.
Yeah.
And your curtains undone too.
Yeah, they all are.
Laura, you look wonderful.
Oh. Bring it in.
Do you think we might crank it up and get started?
Looks stunning.
Please be seated. Well, family and friends, we gather here today to share a most important moment in Laura and John's lives and to celebrate their love for each other. Of course, we come together not to mark the start of a relationship, but to acknowledge and strengthen a bond that already exists and the promise of a lifetime. You know, fate's an amazing thing. Laura first saw a picture of John 2 years before they actually met and messaged a friend and asking who her hot friend was. However, Laura was told he's really not boyfriend material. Well, as you can imagine, that could have been the end of the story. But fortunately, 2 years later, John and Laura met through the same friend at a weekend away during Oktoberfest. Well, the timing was perfect, and of course the rest is history. As time went on, Laura began to fall in love with John, not only for his good looks, but his caring nature and his fun, contagious personality and his sense of humour. As Laura told me, John always has been thoughtful and kind, often spoiling me with flowers, gifts and surprises, but the most importantly being he makes time for me every day and is someone I can rely on. I've never met anyone that makes me feel so special and so loved. Well, from the very first time that they met, John was attracted to Laura and her big, beautiful eyes. He tells me she was cute and mysterious. Hence, it didn't take long to fall in love with Laura, as she was beautiful both inside and out. John tells me Laura's kind and caring and generous nature was obvious from the start, and being there together always felt just right. I knew early on that this was the girl that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. Well, Laura and John have so much in common, and their work ethic is second to none. Whether it be at work or around the home or in the garden, they take pride in whatever they are doing. And they have achieved many, many satisfying projects and life goals together. I'm sure you'll both accomplish many, many more in the years to come. As many of you know, they have a love for travelling, and some of the places they've really enjoyed with family and friends have been Port Douglas, Airlie Beach, Fraser Island, and South Australia, Darwin, and then of course Japan. From 5-star hotels to 5,000 stars in the sky camping on the beach, many, many happy memories have been created in those 3.5 years. They look forward to many new adventures as the new Mr. and Mrs. Platell in the years ahead. Now, there's a little tale that resonates with both of them that I'd like to read to you. Once upon a time, a boy met a girl. She gave him her hand and he held it tight. Together, they set off down an unknown path in front of them. Sometimes they walked slowly, sometimes at a quicker pace. Sometimes they ran so fast that it felt like they were flying. Whenever he lost his footing, she steadied him. And whenever she tripped, he helped her back. Whenever she grew weary, he would carry her. Sometimes they didn't know which direction to go, and occasionally, though, they would lose their way, but they never lost each other. They wandered contentedly and happily together forever and always side by side. It's rather beautiful. Folks, my name is Michael Jans and I'm duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Laura and John, before you join in marriage in my presence and the presence of these witnesses, I'm to remind you of the formal and binding nature of the relationship in which you're about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. Well, that looks after a good slap of the legal stuff. Why don't we get down to the business of getting married? Now, as we lead into the formalities of the wedding, Laura's mum Frances is going to share a wedding blessing with us all.
A marriage blessing. May joy and peace surround you, contentment latch your door, and happiness be with you and bless you evermore. I love and laughter light your days and warm your heart and home. May good and faithful friends be yours whenever you may roam. May peace and plenty bless your world with joy that long endures. And may life's passing seasons bring the best to you and yours. A marriage is a promise to share one life together, a love-filled promise meant to be kept lovingly forever.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much, Frances. Well, Laura and John, the public commitment you're making here today is a most important one. So with this in mind, I'd like to lead you through the tradition of the asking. So I've got a few questions for you, John. John, will you promise to trust, respect and celebrate Laura? Grow together by unselfishly encouraging, appreciating, supporting and nurturing her. To honour and keep her in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, for rich and for poorer, forsaking all others, from this day forward, as long as you both shall live.
I will.
Beauty. Laura, your turn. Laura, will you promise to trust, respect and celebrate John? Grow together by unselfishly encouraging, appreciating, supporting and nurturing him. To honour and keep each other in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, for rich and for poorer, forsaking all others from this day forward, as long as you both shall live.
I will.
Beautiful. Now folks, Laura and John have both prepared some very personal words. They're happy enough to share them with a little audience. So John, I'll get your words.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Just double check that yours. That's it.
Call upon the person here to present to witness that I, John Alfred Platell, take you, Laura Catherine Bear, to be my lawful wedded wife. Since the day we first met, I have been in awe of you. From your beautiful big eyes and your cute butt to your unmatched work ethic and love of animals, there is nothing that I don't love about you. We have spent a lot of time traveling and visiting different locations together over the years, but there is one location that will always hold a special place in my heart. And that is where you accepted my proposal and chose me to be the one to spend the rest of your life with. That was the happiest day of my life. You make me feel more loved and wanted than I've ever felt before. You always do whatever you can to make me feel better when I'm having a bad day. My favourite thing is when you serenade me with a song that you don't quite know the lyrics to, but you make it up along the way. You are the first person I want to see when I wake up and the last at night. I cherish every opportunity that we get to spend together because, let's face it, there isn't enough. I cannot wait to see what the future holds for us, and I look forward to growing old with you. I promise to push you to achieve your goals and comfort you when you need a cuddle. I promise to be your protector, not that you need it. I promise to put your dinner in the microwave when you're stuck at work late and feed your horses after night shift when you need to sleep. I will be the best husband to you and father to our horses, puppies, chickens. But most importantly, I promise to love, cherish and honour you as long as we both shall live. Yeah. I hope yours are that good.
Beautiful, John. Now I suspect, Laura, you'd like the right of reply.
I will.
I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Laura Catherine Bear, take you, John Alfred Platell, to be my lawful wedded husband. Johnny, If I had a flower for every time I thought of you, I could walk through our garden forever. Today, surrounded by all of our loved ones, I choose you to be my husband. I knew from the first time you held my hand and kissed my forehead that in you I had found my home, the place I can return to after being challenged by life, the place where I can be completely myself, and the place that fills me with more love than I ever thought was possible. John, you are a million dreams and a million prayers of a little girl come true. You are kind, you are funny, you are gentle, and you are intelligent. I love the way you care, not only for me, but everyone around you. You acknowledge my strengths and accept my faults. You, more than anyone else, know my insecurities and weaknesses, and yet still never make me feel inadequate. I am ever so grateful for your love and selflessness, and in return, I offer these promises to you. I promise to be faithful and supportive, respect you and encourage you. I will be yours in plenty and in want, in sickness and in health, in failure and in triumph. I will dream with you, celebrate with you, and walk beside you through whatever our lives may bring. You are my person, my love, my life, today and always. It is a privilege to laugh with you, to cry with you, and to share my life with you. You are everything I ever wanted and ever knew that I needed. Every day I am proud to be called yours and cannot wait to become your wife. Over the past 3.5 years, you have shown me you love me every day, whether it be with flowers or candles or special little notes. Your good night messages and good morning messages show me just how much you care, and just when I think I couldn't love you anymore, Johnny, you proved me wrong. Together we have achieved so much, and I am excited to see what our life together as a married couple will bring. We have survived the distance that challenges us, our shift work lives that try to test us, the miles that remain between us, and the sacrifices and compromises that cling to us. Johnny, thank you for loving me and our life, our sausage dogs, our chickens, and my horses. Thank you for accepting my sassiness, my sensitivity, and my serious side. You balance me so well. I love you now and forever.
They were better than mine.
Yours were great.
I think they were both beautiful.
You can relax there, can't you? Oh, really?
Well, folks, as we've heard, John and Laura have declared their intention to live as husband and wife. I think it's now time for the rings. Oh, the rings.
Oh God.
It's now time for the rings.
I know this, yeah.
What? I didn't stitch you up.
No, they're stitching us up.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they?
It's now time for the rings.
Stitch up. Huh?
Today we use the wedding ring as to symbolise a connection. It's a constant reminder of the bond between a husband and wife. Laura and John, in just a few moments you'll hold in your hands the wedding rings that you're going to exchange with one another. When you give a ring to somebody in marriage, you're giving them a symbol of your eternal love. A love like the circle formed by these rings has no beginning and no end.
So, John, if you'd like to take Laura's ring.
Oh, I don't think I'll get the big fingers in there.
And just put it on the tip of your finger. And then you've got a bit of repeating after me to go. Just get it back to the right page.
Don't you want to put it around?
We're ripping floorboards up.
Laura, with this ring,
Laura, with this ring, I wed you.
I promise from this day forward,
I promise from this day forward,
you shall not walk alone.
you shall not walk alone.
I give you all that I have,
I give you all that I have,
all that I am,
all that I am,
and all of what I've become.
and all of what I've become.
This ring is a symbol
This ring is a symbol
of my love,
of my love and commitment.
and slip it on.
Ooh, yeah.
And do you know, it fits absolutely like it was meant to be.
Perfect.
Laura, And then, John, with this ring I wed you.
John, with this ring I wed you.
Wear this ring as a symbol
Wear this ring as a symbol
of my eternal love for you.
of my eternal love for you.
John, I give you all that I have,
John, I give you all that I have,
all that I am,
all that I am,
and all of what I've become.
and all of what I have become.
And just slip it on.
And do you know, folks, it fits like a glove. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Laura and John have publicly declared their love for each other, and it is now my great privilege and great pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. Let's congratulate them.
Yeah.
Well, folks, we're just going to take a couple of moments to
so
complete
stunning.
the official documentation. So if Lindsay and Charmaine can come and join us over the table.
Rest his rack off.
I might bring some of the petals with me.
Banger.
Well, now you can chill.
Yeah, I know, right?
Now, this first one's just the one that's reaffirming, you know, who you're marrying and you want to get married.
Yeah.
So if each of you just sign that.
Who's that?
Laura there. And John, if you sign that one, and then we'll get on to the marriage certificates. Beautiful. Let's get down the road. So, what, you got the pen there, John?
Why did they stuff up my middle name?
Alfred.
Alfred. I'll fix that.
Okay.
There we go.
Edwin now.
I'll get it to you by express post. And two more. Sign this one, you can re-sign it again later on.
Yep.
And Laura. And just here.
I think I held it together. Yeah.
Beautiful. And you just sit there and whisper sweet nothings and all that.
Sweet nothing.
The ponies were so cute. I got to catch them.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
No.
So we're going to go get a photo with them quickly with our just married sign.
Okay.
And then they're going to take them down the back and take them home so we can get a photo. You look really handsome.
And last one.
You nearly had me going.
I tried. I told you I was going to be the emotional one.
Dad said to me, don't cry, because I'll cry. I think I need to put this ring back on. Yeah, he's like, don't talk to me because I'll cry. I was like, okay.
Who, Dad?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You made it. Congratulations. Congratulations.
That'll be sick.
Now what do we do?
If I can get a photo with you later on, that'd be lovely.
Yeah.
So, I'll give you this one.
Thank you.
So, how do we...
We'll just walk down the aisle and everyone will throw petals and then we'll...
So, folks, before
Are we gonna stop halfway?
Before the guys head down the aisle, I can see you've all got your petals at the ready. Now, the picture will look absolutely fabulous if you actually all throw the petals in the air all at the same time, maybe when they get to about here, and that way you'll capture some gorgeous shots.
Sweet.
Okay. But just before you have a chance to show how good you are with your petal tossing, I'd just like to share a moment of marriage wisdom with both Laura and John. For Laura and John, marriage is 1,000 little things. It's about giving up the right to be right in the heat of an argument. It is forgiving another when they let you down. It's loving somebody enough to sit down so they can shine. It's friendship. It's being a cheerleader and a trusted confidant. It's a place of forgiveness that welcomes one home and arms that can run to in the midst of a storm. It's grace. Love is a short word to spell, difficult to define, and impossible to live without. Love is work, but most of all, love is realising that every hour, every minute, and every second is worth it because you did it together. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce you to Mr. and Mrs. Platell.
I'll pick it up. Put it down.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Would you like a bubbles or Moscato?
I'm Moscato.
Moscato?
Yeah, why not?
Beautiful. Did you want me to pick those for you?
Thank you.
Yeah, that's okay. You did it. Well
Thank you.
done.
Hop under here. And don't move.
Thank you.
Let's get rid of the pallet. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Congratulations.
Mummy.